I'd like to welcome everyone to the first original episode of Nick on the Move. This is the groundbreaking show which has a goal to shed light on issues in the black community. Now, we are not trying to put anyone on blast, but we just feel that there's some things that's happening in our community that needs to be addressed. And tonight, this is the first episode of Nick on the Move. Now, what we're going to talk about tonight is, excuse me, is a letter to the president, a message to the president of the United States, Barack Obama. Now, I voted for Barack Obama, and I will vote for him again. I think that he is doing all what we can expect, but it's just one problem that we have as black men, Barack, and I'm talking directly to you right now. We feel that you need to come talk to us. My goal is to bring Barack Obama to Atlanta, to the Kirkwood community, to a town meeting, and sit down and talk with the black men of this community or any other black men that would like to join us. Not to Al Sharpton, not to Tavis Smiley or some pastor that's nationally known or Jesse Jackson or somebody, but to the everyday black man that struggle out here, like myself and many others, to the young man that's standing on the corner that's not on drugs but begging for quarters because there's no work in his community, that he can't even go to a day labor temporary service, and then because there's not even that in this community. There's 17 and 18 and 19 and 20 and 21 year olds who have no direction, that seem to have no outlet, no way to make money, that is resorting to crime and other means to get money that's antisocial. The young black man that's filling up our jails, and the young black women that don't have a baby daddy because of these traps that's set in our community. We're not blaming the president, but we feel that our goal is to start at the top. And you are the top. And when we voted for you to become president, I feel that you owe it to us to at least come talk to us. And that's what this show is aimed at. We have some issues in our community. And as a black man, especially President of the United States, we feel that we know you see our issues. Now, if you can talk to the corn planters, if you can talk to the Jewish nation, whoever, we feel like you can at least come talk to us. We are not getting any love nowhere, and it's time that we sit down and we talk about the plight of our community. Why there are no black-owned businesses, or there are so many foreclosures, or the school systems are not where they should be, or the unemployment rate in our community is staggering. And I know it's staggering in every community, but when you walk past young black man after young black man after young black man, and their goals seem to be just begging for quarters and dimes on our street corners, then there's something obviously wrong. When there's no outlet for them, then there's something obviously wrong. Political genocide, I call it. When a young man can go to high school and graduate and have no outlet to do nothing in his society, then he must resort to by any means necessary to survive. And that's what's happening in our community. So we challenge you, Mr. Obama, President Barack Obama, we challenge you to respond. We challenge you to come sit down and talk to us. We're not saying you have the answers. We're saying that if you talk with us, then together we can come up with an answer. We're not saying that you're the blame. We take full responsibility for the part that we have played in the demise of our community. We're not disowning our part in the game. But what we are saying is that it's time to fix it now. It's time to curtail our young men from going in and out of the prison system. It's time for us to create some kind of an outlet where, if not only but a temporary job, some kind of a way for this young man to get some kind of finances in his hand by other means other than robbing or selling drugs or burglarizing or some of the things that he is resorting to. So we challenge you. This message is addressed directly to our president. I hope one day it'll land in your hands. I hope one day you will see it. And, just respond. Tell us something that you see. I remember when I was 16 or 17 years old, unlike young men today, when we didn't have a way to get money, it was always a guy in the neighborhood that had a construction job or somewhere we can go and make a few dollars. Well, these young men don't have that. And everybody's walking by them, not paying attention to what's happening. It's our responsibility. Any other race wouldn't throw their young men away the way we throwing ours away. And every black man in this country, starting from the top down, that has a son or a cousin or a brother or a nephew or a neighbor that you see in this situation, we have a responsibility to respond. This is a call to all black men, not only you, Barack, but to all black men. Let's sit down. Let's talk about this situation. Let's stop just saying, oh, they crazy and they are our kids. They are a product of us. We created this, and it's going to take us to clean it up. One other thing before we sign out tonight, we want to let it be known that this ain't a Barack bashing. We want to let it be known that we support our president 100%. We also want to let it known that we hold him also accountable. That if you can focus on every other issue of this world, then why are we the lowest on the totem pole? It shouldn't be that way. No other sitting president would do this to his race, so we don't expect for you to do it to yours. I'm sort of emotional right now because this is the first show. It'll be many more of these, and if you have a comment, you can always leave a comment, and we're going to try to respond to some comments, because this ain't just about Nick. This is about every black man and woman in the community that want to make a change in our community. We must untwist our minds, renew them, because somewhere down the line we've become lost in the shuffle. And as we move forward with this show, we're going to deal with many more issues, like the plight of the school system in the black community, the responsibility of the church in the black community, the responsibility of the black leaders in the black community. Because if you're not coming up to the plate and trying to hit a home run for justice, then we're going to let you know to get out of the way. It's time for some people to step aside and allow people who want what's right for us to step forward and be about what we're going to do. Now, we have a email that's nickondamuv1@yahoo.com. That's Nick, Nick, ONDAMUV1@yahoo.com. That's NICKONDA1@yahoo.com. If you have a comment about this show or want to give any kind of input or suggestions, we welcome it. Because right now, we just treading water, trying to see where we need to go to try to correct some things in our community. I'm going to sign out tonight with something that my spirit has touched my spirit from a past situation that happened in my life. And I'm gonna leave you with this prayer. And I'm going to pray that God grant us the knowledge that this show may touch the lives of many others, instill in us a purpose that may make a change in our community. Give us a divine precept that we can one day look back and say, you know what? We did make a change. we did make a difference. If we could just help one life, still right, help one person, uplift one spirit, then our goal was accomplished. Until the next time, this is Nick on the move. Peace out.